Alright, guys. So today I'll be finishing up this jacket. So let me take this off. We're going to be crocheting his sleeves. Alright. So I'm just going to start off going into the back. Okay. So it's just going to be a simple crochet all the way around the arm. Alright. So this part's a little tricky, but I'm going to go through each of these chains. And then eventually it should start to build up. Okay. Keep going around. Like that. Alright, almost there. So once you reach that other end, it should be a nice smooth crocheting from there. So we're gonna pull this one back and just continue to crochet around that first sleeve. Alright, so now that we've made it to the other side, actually, let's go into the stitch right here. That way there's not a huge hole separating between the two arms. So I'm going to go into this part, like that, and then we'll go into our next stitch, which is it this one? I think it's this one right here though. So we'll go into that stitch, like that. And now we can just continue to crochet all the way around, go into this one here. Alright, and then I'm going to connect the beginning and end together. Hi, Abu Hudayfa. I'm finishing up Michael Jackson's jacket. Right now I'm working on the sleeves, and then I'm going to, do the designs he has on his jacket. I'm going to take some more out of this yarn. Okay. So the sleeve should be pretty easy because it's just simple. But it does have like those tan designs on it, so I'll try to get that design on there. Alright. You know, I should try to do a watercolor painting on Michael Jackson. Alright, so I'm going to keep going around this arm until it starts to fill up. And keep going until we reach the next side. Okay, so this is, we got 4 rows down so far? Yeah. Alright. So, I think we need like 5 more rows and then it'll be good. Because this sleeve does, actually his sleeve is kind of, let me see the picture. It's a little like pushed up. So I think we'll try to get that same look. Because it's like a normal sleeve but fold up. Yeah. So let me finish up the sleeve first. And then we'll work on the other. Okay. Almost there. So this is just going to be a repeated pattern all the way around until it gets as long as I'm trying to make it. I wonder if there's a way I could put like a picture on the side so I can see what I'm crocheting. I think people should be able to guess. Alright, so this is the sleeve so far. It's looking pretty big. I think it's how the size of the sleeve, the chain was. So we can try it on him in a minute. Let me finish this one first. And then we can try the sleeve on. Okay, pull this out of here. Just like that, and then we're just gonna keep going around. Just like that, until we reach the next end. So I think we'll try to do the sleeves and then the jacket, and then tomorrow we'll to finish it up with the designs, like all those little tan designs he has on the jacket. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we should be good so far. Yeah. Oh wait, that's why it's pretty big, because I forgot I gave him like sleeves under that shirt. So that might be one of the reasons. But at least hit the rest of his, the rest of the arm looked pretty normal. Alright. Oh, I forgot. 1 second. Hold on. Where's the, okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, so we're getting close to the other end. I will also be doing the, what is it? I don't know what that's called. The zippers on his jacket. I'll be doing those little zippers. I also I'm gonna be doing the collab lives again. I think starting tomorrow I will do that. Alright, so this should be good. We're gonna do like 2 more rounds on it, and then we should be good. Alright, so I'm going to go around this arm. Like that. And then we're almost done, guys, with this first sleeve. So I think that's what we'll do today. We'll do the sleeves, the sleeves and the pants, and then tomorrow we can just finish it up with those little details. Okay, so let me go ahead and try this on him. Alright, so almost there. And then we can, this should be good. I think it's long enough. So we're going to go ahead and try the first sleeve on our little plushie Michael Jackson. So see if it fits correctly. I think it's like this part, this little undershirt he has on is going to make it a bit difficult. But we're still going to try to slide it through. Alright, there we go. So it's like pull down on that from inside. So it can be nice and tug in there. Alright, and this is how our first sleeve looks. So let me take some down because it is a bit too big right here. So I think I'll actually decrease it a little bit because it actually, I think it looks good. Let me see how it looks on here. Because his is like coming up to his arm since it's pulled up. So I guess we'll do that. We can just kind of decrease it right here to give it that look of the arm closing in. So let's do that. Because the sleeves are rolled up. So we want to make it look like they're rolled up. So we're going to decrease here and then go into 2 and then decrease again. We're just doing a slight change. I think this will make it look way better. Alright, let's try it on him now. Let's see how it looks. Alright, I think that was good. Now we'll start his next arm because finish this one. So we can take this off now. And go ahead and cut the string. Right. And then we can start doing the next arm. We gotta get rid of all this right here. But we'll just crochet in this one first before we do. Okay. So let's go all the way around. Oh wait, is this the inside? Okay. And then we're gonna pull this one out here. And just continue to go around. Oh, okay. Trying to figure out what that was. Gonna go around this whole chain, just like we did for that last arm. I'm excited to see what the jacket looks like with both his arms. Okay. There we go. And then we'll go into this stitch. And I should really start crocheting the Spider-Man because, what is it? The Spider-Man movies are coming out soon. Yeah, that might be my next thing I'll do. Okay, So I'm just going to do the same exact way. Alright, oops. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and crochet around this until, for like 3 rounds, because that's what I did with my other arm, until I reach the other side. Oh wait, I'm messing up the focus of the camera. Alright. Just going to keep going around. So his pants are all black. I might do his belt too. I don't know. I don't have that deep red because his belt's like a deep brown. You might find like a different color to use for it. Okay. So let's finish crocheting with this one. I'm gonna see how many rows I did on this one. Okay, so we did about 5. So we continue crocheting. Okay, so we're almost done with these 5 rows. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going around until we reach that next end of the sleeve. Oh wait, I went in there twice. Okay. There we go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and count how much I've done so far and see if I'm finished. So going to this one and this one here. So after this, we're pretty much done with this part of the jacket, and all I have to do is the pants. Okay. Alright, so this is what it's looking like right now. So for our last round, we're just gonna decrease. So that's gonna close up that last sleeve. So let's go back here, and then we're gonna start decreasing from here. So let's go ahead and do that. 1 and 2. Alright, so we're almost there. And 2. And the boring part is going to be tucking in these strings, because you got to get that out the way. And then we'll be done with our first part of the jacket. Oh, this is actually our second part of the jacket. Okay. Is this the front or the back? Okay. To decrease here. Oh wait, I started from the wrong spot. It's okay. Alright, so that is how our sleeve looks. So we're going to try this on him. We can actually go ahead and cut that. And then we're just going to try this on him real quick before we go ahead and tuck all these strings in. Okay. Oh, the back might be a little bit big now that I'm trying this on him. Let's see. Alright, try to get that second sleeve through. Oh wait, no, it's good. Oh, it fits perfectly. Okay, so that is how the jacket is looking so far. So we're gonna just go ahead and tuck these strings in. I might just leave it on him for a bit and we'll tuck the strings in while it's on him, so you guys can see how it's looking. We still have to crochet around this neck area. Okay, but right now we're leaving that open because we still have to add the designs right there when we crochet it, and we're gonna do that tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow, and then today we can just work on the pants. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, and then we go to these like that. Alright, and pull through. And then we can just go ahead and cut that string. Alright, and then we're going to do the same for this end. Okay, we'll go to this first stitch and then bring our needle through these two, like that. Okay. And we're going to pull through and go ahead and cut this string off. Alright, and we did this one already? Oh, nope. Okay, so let's do this one that's inside the sleeve. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to pull through. And go down and down. Alright, so I'm going to bring this through this crochet stitch right here. And then we're going to pull through those two and cut this off. Alright, so we're going to take the jacket off now and then go through the rest of our stitches. And we bring our string through the rest of our stitches. Okay, so I'll go through this one. Like that, and then we're gonna go into our next stitch right here. All right, open that up and bring our needle to each of these stitches on the side. Pull through and pull through at the bottom here, like that. Okay, and go through these two. Just going through every stitch right now, and then cut that off. All right, and now we can let's cut this a little shorter so that way we can slide it through easier. All right, let's go into this stitch here. Okay, 1 second. There we go. And now we're gonna flip this inside out and go through each stitch in the arm like that. There we go. And now we are going to go in here and cut the string off. So that's all we gotta do really for the jacket. Oh, there's one more. Okay, let's tuck this last string in. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna go into this, oops. Then go into this top stitch here. Okay, wait 1 second. All right, so we're just trying to bring through each of those stitches, and then pull through and pull through these. All right, and now we can just cut that string off. And try this jacket on him now. Just like that. Okay, so I think that's good. So we can just pull this up on his arm. Trying to slide this on here. Hold on. It's a little tough with his shirt underneath. All right, and let's pull this tight together. And arms down. So up top here, this is where all his designs are, like on the edges. So we're gonna leave that plain, and then after we do his pants, we'll sew it up. So it's gonna look a little funny until we get that part on. Okay, so that is it for the jacket for right now. And let's see how his pants look, because we're gonna start that. All right, so we're gonna start. I don't know if we're gonna finish it, but we're gonna start his pants. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'm going to this one. Wait, hold on. Let's see how wide his pants are first. I'm going to chain 6. Hi, Carmela. 6. Right now I'm crocheting Michael Jackson. I'm doing his pants. So I still have to finish up crocheting all the way up to make it look like a jacket. But since he has all these designs, I'm leaving it plain for right now. And then either maybe somewhere today or tomorrow I will finish up that top area. Just in case y'all were wondering. Because he has a lot of designs. He got like zippers everywhere on the jacket. Alright, so this is his pants right now. So I'm trying to look through these stitches. So I chained 6. So that's like the sides. Here he is. Okay. And I'm just going to crochet through each of the chains. Like that. Hi Next Puppets. Right now I'm crocheting Michael Jackson's pants. So this is his jacket right here. I was just telling Carmela that I'm going to finish it up by adding the designs. But right now I'm just working on the pants. I'll take a bit of a break from the jacket. But I'll be continuing that on. 3. Alright. 4. And then I'm going to go through each of these chains right here. Is anyone gonna go see... I keep forgetting what this one's called. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Thank you so much, Next Puppets. 2. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep going around this pant right here. Okay, so this is our first pant leg. So we're gonna keep going around. We might try to get this whole thing done. We'll see. If we do these, because pants. Hi Patchwork Star. So I'm doing Michael Jackson's pants right now. So this is the first leg of his pants. Trying to get this done. The legs actually don't take too long, especially since he has short legs, so it's gonna be easy to do. Okay. 3. Thanks so much for everyone who joined in right now. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we're almost done. So the legs can actually be short because they get longer when I attach them together. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into these 2. Okay, so let's try this leg on his leg real quick. See how long it needs to be. No, we can actually just put it side by side. Let's see. This should be good. It might be a bit long, but it should be good. So let's cut this one off and let's make the other one. Alright, so we have our first pant leg. Stretch it out a little. Alright, and now we're going to do our next one. 5 and 6. All right, and then we're gonna go into here and pull through, and then go into each stitch on the side. Okay, just like that. Oh wait, I can't even see the first leg I just did. I'll put it right there. All right. I don't know if I did. I think I did like 7 chains for that leg, because this one feels a little tiny. Like the hole, I might have did it tighter than I did the other one. Okay, so let's go into these. Wait, background is so hard to see through. Okay, let's go into that top stitch. All right. Wait, hold on. Can't even see the hole. 1 second. Let me see how small this one is. Oh yeah, I did do 7 chains. Okay, that's why it's so small. Let's do this again. Sorry about that. I think I got a little messed up. All right. So we're gonna crochet 6 chains. Let's do it pretty loose. 6. Because when we do it too tight, it starts to grip up a bit, and we don't want that to happen. So now, see, the hole is a little bigger, so we can crochet through each one without it being too tight. All right, let's go. Trying to make sure I'm putting these in the right stitches because it's a little hard to see. Okay, go into this stitch here, into your next stitch here, and then go into that one. There we go. So let's continue to crochet around the leg, just like that. Okay, and I'm gonna keep going around. All right, so now our leg is starting to finally build up. Just like that. And then wait, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what I just did. Okay, I see. All right, so we're gonna keep going around. I don't know why this leg feels so much smaller than this one. Okay, let's keep crocheting. We'll probably start getting a little bigger as we go up. We might even do a little increase on the side just to give it some a little bit of growth. Okay. There we go. So we're just going to continue crocheting all the way up. Alright, so we're almost done with our first pant leg. So we're going to come around here, and then we're just going to single crochet 2. So we're going to chain 2 like this, then grab our next leg. So this is how we're going to make the pants. Okay, going to here, and then we're going to crochet these 2 legs together, just like that. Okay, so now our pants are starting to come together, and we can go into our next stitch, which is right here, and then go into this one, okay, just like that. All right, and then we're just going to continue crocheting until we reach the end. So we're basically going to start stacking up around the legs, which is going to make it look longer. Okay, so we're going to keep going around just like that. And then our pants will slowly start to build a waist. Okay, so now that we finally got to those chains, it's going to be pretty easy to crochet from here. So we're going to do like 3 rounds, or we'll do 2 rounds, and then we'll start decreasing it as we go. Oops. Okay, 1 second. Oh, I keep missing that stitch. Okay. Okay, so from here we're going to start decreasing. So we're going to go into this one. So we'll decrease 1 and single crochet 2. So we're going to decrease here like that, and then we're just going to keep repeating that same pattern all the way around. So this is going to help our pants start to shrink in. Decrease here, and then I'm going to do 1, and decrease on this side. So we might as well just do only the back for one round, and then we'll just do the whole thing. So we'll go into this one. All right, so we're gonna leave the front plain. As you can see, the pants are starting to stack up. All right. And then we can start decreasing again once you reach that next side. Okay. Oops. Okay. So we're going to 2 and decrease here. And then we're going to do 1, 2, and then we're going to decrease here. So now we're starting to do that in the front too. Giving it a more defined look. 2. Decrease here. All right. And then we're going to do 1 and 2. So let's go ahead and try this on him. We might need to decrease from the pants a bit, but let's see how it looks. All right. So it's, oops. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna pull this leg through. I didn't think that part through. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. It's coming out by itself. Let's do the other leg. It's still stuck up in there. Hold on. Come out. The other foot. Come on. Come out. Just trying to slide it up on him. There we go. Oh, they fit good. Okay. Let's pull these up a little more because the back still, you still gotta finish crocheting it though. The back of this thing. Where's the string to this? Oh, it's wrapped around him. Hold on. Okay. Alright, we're gonna figure that out. But it looks good. So he finished his pants. So now you can actually just use this time to cut the string off and then tuck in these 2 strings at the bottom. Then I think we will wrap it up for today because I want to go live tomorrow and finish up his just the tiny details on him, and I really want everybody to see. So I'm going to tuck these in. Like that. Okay, and then we're going to do his next leg. And take that next string. Alright, you guys. I think I will we're just gonna do this part and then I will wrap it up here. But I really appreciate everybody who came in to watch. I'm gonna try to stay consistent with going live. I keep forgetting, but there we go. Okay, but yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here, guys, and then we'll finish them up tomorrow. All right. But thank you all, everybody, for coming to watch me make his jacket and his pants. Okay, and we'll finish it up tomorrow. But thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for watching. Okay. Let me fix this. All right, bye, guys.